Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for SP500 with Elliott Wave Theory. A couple of advertisements here at the start. I finally completed the Elliott Wave and RSI Advanced course, so if you want to master the RSI and want to learn how it can be utilized properly with Elliott Wave Theory, check out the course on Udemy. I've also founded Countertrend Capital with these guys over here, so if you are looking for signal service and more education, check us out here on countertrendcapital.com. And lastly, if you want to educate yourself and support me, you can take a look at Patreon, where you can find Elliott Wave Basics course, access to weekly live streams and extra content overall. Thank you for your support. Let's get into the charts next. So here we are on 4-hour time frame on S&P 500 futures, and again today we're going to be looking at the smaller time frame here, but again just to make sure that everyone is on the same page, let's check out the macro first, again starting from the highs of around $4,800. Since then, again, the more bearish ideas was the start where we had this as WXY. Then we had a couple of different variations of this, where we either had this as a WXY on here, creating a larger X wave here, creating this WX and the expectation to the downside, or where the X wave was already in these highs here, where we would be creating this as a far-away structure, looking for a wave B here, and then a far-away structure coming down to complete that wave C, to complete the wave Y overall. But again, those are the main ideas that I had. If we want to be bullish, this would be the case where we would have a WXYZ coming down. Not the best look, but this is the only way I can get this being a really good one. Then one more, which was this, where we had a triangle coming in the wave X here. This is still possible. We'll see how this turns out. Again, for this one, we would expect something like this to happen. This can turn a bit lower as well. But again, invalidation for this would be the lows of wave B here. So those are the higher time frame degrees as count and the expectations that I have and what I see as possibilities. Lower time frames, again, main idea is that we had this as a three-way structure here, ending at these tops. I don't know why everything has shifted now again. So this should be somewhere around here. So we would have a three-way structure here. Either wave X is here, or wave X is doing something like this, and the wave X would be somewhere around here. I would expect it to take out these lows of $3,800 that we had previously on December, because again that would give us a bit more normalized look here for that third wave. Of course, bullish setup is still there. It's really ugly. I'm not going to be talking about it. It's not the main count, so exactly the same expectation here for the middle part. That would be the wave 2 or wave B, or we would have it here. Soon this is going to be invalidated anyway, and again, not my primary idea. This was just a show here for a WXY. Everything is shifted for some reason again. Thank you, TradingView, for doing this for me every day. But yeah, that's that. Then let's take a closer look on the structures that we've had since the highs here. I need to shift these up again as well. Let's do that. And the expectation here was that we had a potential far-away move coming down. Now this is not my main anymore, due to how long this took and how it's forming in. At this point, again, we had the potential 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the third, and then fourth and fifth. This fourth here looks like it is potential far wave, so I don't really like this. There was a chance that this was an ABC as well, where this wave 3 was here and wave 4 here, and we expect wave 5 coming down. That is definitely one possibility here as well, but not the best. Since wave 2 is this size, then wave 4 would be this size. You can see the comparison between the two. It's not really there too much. Now, what I shifted more towards is some of these counts where we had a diagonal here. Now we had two different ideas. Either the structure ended here or in here. This fits better if it is indeed here. We got a small overthrow here and then expanded flat here into wave B or wave 2. And then we had this potential far away coming down. Three-way pullback. We got this short here on the live stream. Patreon live stream last week Thursday, and yeah, since then we've been just plummeting downwards. I was expecting this to be ending soon, however it still seems like we are creating some new lows, and I'm not quite sure what this is about and what this structure is. Again, we got a lot of different fundamental news and stuff about the US banks and stuff like that going on. So there's a lot of fear going on in here. This could be definitely a buying opportunity if you're news trading and counter trading that. But yeah, definitely be careful. I'm not taking any trades based on news. I'm looking for trade setups based on Elliott Wave, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. At the moment, again, there was a chance that we were looking for this C wave. Again, expectation was the 1-to-1. Not quite sure how I want to be labeling this. Maybe it is best to do something like this, where third wave would be down here. This would be wave 4, and this would be some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 internal structures for that third. Not the best look for sure, but yeah, this is how I probably should label it. We are getting these divergences here, multiple time frame divergences as well, so there is a chance that we are moving up soon. I want to see this 1-to-1 hit and probably take out these lows here as well. So again, maybe the targets are better here around 1.236, $3,800, but that's just one idea. Other idea was that we would have this as a ABC going up. This was previous to the previous collapse, but this is again based on the fact that we had this as a potential 5-way move. Now this has completely been invalidated, so we didn't need to be worrying about this. So again, the only counter that I'm basically tracking here is this one. Again, this structure over here is not really good looking. The first structure here does seem like it is 5 waves. However, the next structures over here does not really give us too much information what they are about. So be careful here. This again gets to the 0.618, which is again 3-way structure minimum. So that's that. We'll see if this can reclaim anything here or not, and get back to you on a couple of days, and especially on Discord if you have any questions there. We can take a closer look of that as well. But unfortunately, at this moment, I'm not going to be trading or giving any setups at this point here. We'll see how this turns out. Again, divergences are fairly strong here and probably getting some kind of pullback soon. But I think that's going to do it for this video on S&P 500. Again, if you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes and comments on this video. If you want to learn more and educate yourself, check out Patreon, check out the course on Udemy, and if you want signals and more education on more than just Elliott Waves, check out CTC or Counter Trend Capital. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.